What's up, friends? Welcome back to another YouTube Live and another episode of Pass or Yes. This is a series we do on my channel every other, usually Wednesday, but today we're doing it on Tuesday, where we go through all of the newest, the hottest, the most tempting new releases on social media, and that's Sephora. And I let you guys know, is it going to be a pass or is it going to be a yes? And today it's a special themed episode of Pass or Yes. We're going to be going through all of like the new makeup, the just dropped section of Sephora. And we're going to talk about whether or not these products are a pass or a yes. We're going to do some live voting. We're going to have some fun. And if we run out of products, we're going to go over to Instagram and take a look at some other new releases. So figured this would be a fun topic just because the Sephora sale just opened to all of the other tiers today, right? So a lot of you guys are going to be shopping today and tonight, maybe you're building your baskets. So this will be a great way for us all to chat about, the Sephora sale, the products and everything. And if you guys have any questions, I can help answer them, as will the Sophia Sees Beauty community that is here live with us today. If you are watching, whether live or on the replay, welcome, welcome. Please don't forget to give this live a big thumbs up. It really does help to push it out to others so we can get more people here hanging out with us. Let me see who is here so I can give you guys a big hello. Welcome, Karen, Annika, Alexandra. We have Nicole. We have Neetu, Clarissa. Hello, everybody. Hi, Carol, Robin. Welcome, and a special welcome to all of my members who are here today. I have a lot of members here today. Hi, Holly. She said, I'm almost home from the garden center and I have to unload the car with all this potting soil. Well, good luck, Holly. Sounds like you picked up some good spring blooms. So hello, Jessica. Yes, you made it. You guys are right on time. In fact, you were even more on time than I was today. Hello, Pink Sparkle. She said we're here. Yay. All right. Where are you guys watching from today? We finally don't have gloomy weather here. We had gloomy weather for like 4 or 5 days straight, and we're so spoiled here in Dallas. I feel like it's always sunny, or sunny a good portion of the year. And then finally, was it yesterday or today? It was like beautiful and sunny, and it's going to be like this all week. I'm so excited. Oh, Jacqueline, thank you so much for the super chat. She says, this is for you, not taking the week off. We appreciate it. Oh, thank you, Jacqueline. Yeah, thank you guys for coming here on a Tuesday. I cannot live stream tomorrow. I found out that I have tickets to the Mavericks-Lakers game tomorrow. So if you know, you know, and I love basketball. So I was like, okay, I can't miss this. My boyfriend got us tickets, so I have to go to the basketball game tomorrow. I know, first world problems. Where's my Sharpie is in my little basket. Okay, so quick little, I have a couple of announcements, which we'll get to later. But if you give a super chat at any point during the month of April, we're doing a fun little gift card giveaway. So normally, before I would write your name on the heart and we would thank you and recognize you, what I'm doing this month is I'm putting all of your names into my little peep basket. And then at the end of the month, I will announce a winner. We'll do a drawing and you will win a $100 gift card to whichever like beauty or, fashion retailer you prefer. Usually people choose like Sephora or Nordstrom. But hey, if you are in another country where you don't have those stores, you can let me know. I like to give you guys things that you'll actually use. So thank you, Jacqueline. Thank you for getting us started. I'm going to write your name on. I have a bunch of little flowers here. April flowers. Hold on. Let me make sure I spell your name right. Thank you so much. In you go. I got a bunch of ones in here from our last live. And you don't have to attend every single live, obviously. Trina says, ooh, I have a fancy new emoji. Yes. Did you just become a member? Oh my goodness, I've got more super stickers and stuff. Thank you, Doris. That is so generous of you. Thank you for the super sticker. Let me get you guys added here. How is your week going so far, guys? I feel like this week already has been long and it's only Tuesday. This time of the year is very busy for us content creators. Thank you so much, Doris. Oh gosh, I can't even do this quick enough. Thank you, Shug. She said, put me in. And I'll make sure today, as I'm writing these out, we'll kind of do them in like clusters because it does take me a second to put everybody's things in there. Thank you, Stephanie. She said, happy spring. Happy spring to you as well. I love spring because it's like such a hopeful season. You're like, yes, winter's over. Like things are turning around as long as it's not too rainy. You know what I mean? And thank you, Jessica. All right, let's do all of these real quick. And then I'll let you guys know what makeup I'm wearing on my face. And then we will get into the pass or yes, because I do find it takes like, you know, maybe 20 minutes or so for folks to come in. Thank you, Jessica. You guys are so generous. Thank you. Christiane, oh, it says member anniversary. Did that just pop up for you? That's so cute. That is so sweet. That's not like a super chat, right? It just is. It tells me that you're a member for 1 month. That's so cute. Well, congrats, Christiane. Joanne, thank you so much for the super sticker. Let me get like a different color so we can mix this up a bit. I had more colors since last time. Thank you, Joanne. So generous of you guys. Appreciate you all. Oh, and Annika, it says for you too. Member for 1 month. Thank you so much. And then Anne also sent a super sticker. Okay. And then I'm going to tell you guys what is on my face. Make sure I spell your name correctly. Thank you, Anne. Welcome to the live. I love your little like avatar. It's so cute. Oh, Christiane, thank you so much. I will get you in a second. I will put your name in the next round. I want to keep things moving. And thank you, Christina. Thank you. I'll put you guys in just a second. Thank you, Jessica. Yes, make sure you give the live a thumbs up. Appreciate you guys. Okay. Let me show you what is on my face today. Also, I just sent my boyfriend down to the package room because I think my Chanel duos got delivered. So if they got delivered, maybe we'll do like a little live unboxing. So I'll mention that now. Hopefully, according to the tracking, they arrived. Okay. I have my little like Olipop. The root beer flavor is really good. Yes, Holly. She said, I think all us greenies are getting that today. Haha. Incoming anniversaries. Yeah, I think because a lot of you guys join on the same day. Like whenever we have the lives, a lot of you guys join, and then everybody hits like the same anniversaries on the same days. So I think you're right about that. Okay. So real quick, I'll show you what makeup is on my face today, and I'll give you some thoughts. Some of these products I like, some of these products I don't like, and I put them on my face because I'm doing a roast video later this week. So stay tuned for that. First, I'll just mention them in the order that I put them on my face. This product I really like. I did receive this in PR. This is from PEAU. This is the Correcting Cream Veil. This is a primer. And oh, that's the only thing that was there? Can you check the mailbox? Yeah. Hold on, guys. Thank you. We're looking for the Chanel duos, okay? This is my fault that I didn't check the mail earlier. Anyway, Pink Sparkle said, love a good roast. Hi, Sarah. No, you didn't miss anything. We just were doing intros and super chats and all that kind of stuff. So, okay, this is what I have on my face as a primer. I don't normally wear primers all that often. Like you guys know, I usually will use like the Dior Glow Star filter, like a glowy primer. This stuff is nice. I think I've used it like 3 times now. It is very, very velvety, and it has a little bit of that kind of those sort of like blurring ingredients, but it's not so much that it gives that like gross silicone-y feel that I don't really like. I don't think that this will work if you have a deeper skin tone, just because I noticed that it does provide like there's a little bit, it's not tinted, but it sort of gives a little bit of a cast. And when it goes on my skin tone, it kind of just instantly perfects my face and leaves my face feeling like very soft and velvety. But I do think if you have like a tanner skin tone, it might leave a little bit of a cast. So I just want to mention that. I also tried from my Sephora haul the Hourglass Ambient Soft Glow Foundation. By the way, I have all these linked down below if you're like, what's the shade or whatever. This shade is 3.5. And I heard mixed reviews about these on my haul videos. Some people were saying like, oh, I love that foundation, I always wear it. And then other people were like, oh, I hate that foundation, it's too matte. It is more like on the matte side, and soft glow is a good word for it because it is a little bit glowy, but like not too much. Reminds me a little bit of like Armani Luminous Silk in a way, maybe a little bit more matte. So far, I think I like it, but I just put it on today, so I can't really say that much about it. I do think that I put a little bit too much powder, but when I come on these lives, just because the lighting is very harsh, I do tend to need a little bit more powder or else I look shiny. So I put a little bit of extra powder on top. Then I have the, I just did like the Tom Ford bronzer, just like, you know, good go-to, just put this on. Then I am wearing the YSL blush in the shade Peachy Nude. I labeled it because they don't say the names on the back. This is in the matte formula. I'm not a huge fan of these, to be honest with you, but I was like, I'll give it a try. It's mattifying, it's long wearing, it'll last through my YouTube live. So I have this on my cheeks. Then I have, oh, I am wearing, I don't know why I'm keeping this. I don't know why I have this in the box, but I'm wearing the Charlotte Tilbury Emerald Effect palette. I also am not a huge fan of these, but again, you know, I test things out. I did a bit of a lighter look today than I've done in the past. It's very, very glittery. Oh, I forgot. I used the Westman Atelier concealer. I just got this in my Sephora sale order because there was like a couple of things that didn't come in time for my haul video. This is in shade 2L2. The packaging is very, very nice, very luxe. And yeah, this was the first time I put it on and I really, really liked it. It's so moisturizing. Let me know, do you guys like this concealer? A lot of people recommended it to me. And my first impression is that it was like super creamy, super nice. So yeah, I like it so far. I'm also wearing the Makeup by Mario mascara. It has a very nice, like, tapered brush. I really like the brush on this one. It's not my favorite mascara. Like, there are others that I like better. I wouldn't say that this tops any of my favorites at Sephora. It doesn't always last the best on me. Like, sometimes it smudges and flakes a little bit. So that's enough for me to be like, like it's good, but wouldn't repurchase. At least, you know, I've been wearing it for like a week or so, and that is my first week impression. And then finally, I have the YSL lip oil in the shade Espresso Stardust. And you can see how red it has made my lips just because these are so tingly and plumping. I will say, I can't really smell it as much after like 15 minutes, but I really, really hate the smell of these. Like, they stink. They smell so bad. Like, I'm offended at how bad they smell. But once they go on the lips, I'm like, okay, they look really good. And then 10, 15 minutes later, I can't really smell it quite as much. Yes, Pink Sparkle, cayenne and ginger, exactly. Oh, thank you so much, Lynn. Thank you for the super sticker. I'm going to add you guys to the little bunny pot in a second. Let me see what you guys are saying. Oh, Marie said that is a good foundation. Oh, what are you guys saying? Christina said, yes, roast, a roast, a roast. Yes, I have a roasty video that's being edited right now. So buckle up for that. And of course, I picked the most popular products to roast. Linnea says, does your boyfriend get entered into the giveaway for helping? He should. I usually go get the mail because I have the mail key. And so, yeah, I meant to do that, but I was preparing for the live. So I really, really hope that they came. Let's see what you guys are saying. Pink Sparkle said, the YSL is so pretty on you. Well, thank you, Pink Sparkle. Holly said that she bought Peachy Nude. No regrets. Clarissa said, oh, I got the Victoria Beckham Beauty Green palette. The olive one, and it's beautiful. I prefer that one. I prefer that one personally. Jen said, I just got the Westman Atelier concealer and I'm already obsessed. Ooh, yay. Yeah, so far I was like, ooh, it's very creamy, but it blended really nicely and it didn't blend into nothingness. Sorry the sun is coming in. I like put my blinds down and it's still coming in. Hold on, guys. Okay. It's like still here. Okay. Oh. See, this is what happens during the lives. The sun goes down very rapidly at this time of day. And as the seasons change, it's always a little bit different and kind of hard to predict. So I thought I'd put them down more, but I hadn't. By the way, he did bring me this Rare Beauty PR with more shades of the Rare Beauty blushes. So we can unbox this. Hold on. Get this out. So we can do some swatches of this today as well. Anything that's kind of like Sephora review related, we can do today. Joanne said, I love that you test and try and use, even though you are a fan, helps a lot. Yeah, no, I really try and test everything out as much as I can. Christiane says, Westman Atelier concealer has been my go-to. Oh, yeah? Sarah said, I think I'm going to try and record a haul video tonight after kids go to bed. Yes, record it. Post it to the Discord, Sarah. I'll watch it. Let me see. Okay, Law Belvie said, I like the Westman Atelier concealer for full coverage. It's a bit thick. I was surprised. I didn't think it was thick, but I was surprised that it was fuller coverage for sure. For sure. Stephanie said, I have that too. She's talking about the lip oil. I like the burn, Sophia. And you're right. It's a little jalapeno-y. Yeah, the burn, I don't mind. Like I used to use that lip venom stuff when I was in high school. Do you guys remember lip venom? I think I have some over there in my little like lip bag. I don't mind the burn, but like some people hate it. So that's why I pointed out, like, look how rosy my lips are. You almost can't really like see this color because it burns so much. Welcome, Catherine. Hi, Little Sin. Adriana. Oh my God, yes, the notifications must be going out to you guys. I'm so glad we have such a good turnout today, even though it is a Tuesday. Thank you so much, Christiane. She says she likes my nails. This is the Dior Sienna polish. Unfortunately, I did get one chip today, but I'm not like super careful with my nails, so I need to like patch that up tonight. Hello, Caleb. And guys, before I forget, me and Caleb are going to be doing a live together next Wednesday, like normal time when I normally do the lives. So he's going to be on the live with me. So I just want to tease that today. All right. Make sure you show up next Wednesday and make sure you either chat me here or in the replay and let me know what kind of topic you want us to talk about. It's going to be handbag related. And keep in mind, Caleb has expertise in like vintage styles, shopping pre-loved, like getting good deals on bags. He knows a lot about both luxury, but also mid-range bags. I mean, I guess kind of like the same stuff I like. So keep in mind, we can do any of that stuff. Let me know what would be interesting to you in like the realm of handbags. So yeah, stay tuned for that, guys. Make sure you join next week for that. Robbie said, do you not like any of the YSL blushes or only the matte ones? Because I really like the ones I bought. I just don't think they're worth the money. I bought one satin and one matte and I don't really like them. The matte ones I really don't like. Like every time I use them, they're pretty patchy. I don't enjoy the experience. I gotta catch up. My goodness. Nancy said she just bought the Westman Atelier concealer, quickly tested it, and so far she is impressed. How does that concealer compare to the Clé de Peau Radiant Corrector? I think the Radiant Corrector is a lot more luminous. Like I think that what's great about that is that it like you only use a little bit and it is very light reflecting. It's an amazing concealer. I mean, like that's a cult favorite. What's nice about the Westman Atelier concealer for me is that just because I like to use a little bit more because of my dark circles, it allows me to be a little bit more like I can slather it on a little bit more if I'm in a hurry rather than, having to like click it up. But yeah, it's not as luminous, but it's just as moisturizing. And Clé de Peau, they have a lot of like skincare ingredients. I have to look up and see what's in this one. So I wouldn't be able to speak to that, but I would assume that the Clé de Peau probably has a little bit more like advanced skincare. Annika is convinced to purchase the Westman Atelier concealer. Thank you so much, Jessica. She said, finally able to be in a live. Yay, love your makeup. Thank you so much, Jessica. I will take a break once we get into things, guys, and I'll make sure I add you all to the little bunny pot so you can be added into the giveaway. Hi, Stephanie. Welcome to the live. Marie says, I would love to see you try any Too Faced lip injections. Yeah, I don't mind those. I just don't like the smell. You know which ones are ridiculously plumping? The Patrick Ta ones, because I got like a mini one in one of those Sephora favorite sets. And I was like, oh my God, this is so plumping. Like my lips actually felt like they were swollen or whatever. Like that's probably the most intense one that I've ever tried for anybody that likes lip plumpers. I don't like need it to be plumping, but like, if it is, it is. Hello, Sandy from Mexico. Welcome. Karen said, it's Sophia. It doesn't matter the night. Love that. Love that. I'm finally catching up. Annika's like, Caleb, do you like the Coach Empire bag? She's just like going straight for the questions. Okay. Let me see. Christiane says, I'm 61 and I love the Westman Atelier concealer. Yes, Joanne, I love the Kosas concealer. I use that one all the time. I kind of felt like the Westman Atelier had a similar consistency to the Kosas. Like I've only used it one time, but when I used it, I was kind of like, ooh, this kind of reminds me of the Kosas. Thank you so much, Jamie. I tried to do something cute for the live today. Thank you so much, Jen, for the super sticker. Appreciate you. We'll get you added to the giveaway. Trina said, off topic Q, I'm going to a denim party. Don't ask. Better to get the Dior denim quint from a few years ago or the Charlotte Tilbury denim dimensions. All opinions appreciated. What is Charlotte Tilbury denim dimensions? Hold on, let me look this up. Is that the new one? I'm looking it up. Oh, okay. Yeah, the new palette. Well, I don't really like these palettes, so I would say go with the Dior. I would say go with the Hermes blue palette. That's my favorite. But it's like $100, so like maybe not if you're not going to wear it a lot. Hello, Kiki Blaze. So good to see you. Erin is saying, I can only get one powder bronzer. Which one? Laura Mercier or Dior? I haven't tried, you know what, hold on, let's share my screen so we can bring these products up on the screen. Hold on one second, guys. I saw those Laura Mercier ones and I was like, okay, these look good. Let's bring them up. Hold on, let me make sure you guys can see this a little bit better. Here it is. These look nice. These look nice, right? Has anybody tried these? It's the Bronze Color Infusion Talc-Free Matte and Luminous Duo. So it's like this side on the left is matte and this side on the right is like glowy. And look at the tone. Like the tones look really nice. Kind of pinky. Darker ones look pretty good too. These, like I saw these and I was like, actually, I would be interested in getting one of these, but I just have so many bronzers. I was like, I don't know. Does anybody care about these? Comment and let us know. Hey, Jessica. Yeah, I do have the new Kosas setting mist. I just like couldn't tell if it did anything. It doesn't feel like it's not going to be as hardcore as the ones that have alcohol. So if you have dry skin, it might be good for you. But I got to be honest, like I wasn't really sure if it did anything. They sent it to me in PR, so I didn't mention it in any of my videos because I just felt like I wasn't able to provide a good enough opinion on it. Oh, Erin, sorry. I should answer your question. I haven't tried the Laura Mercier bronzers, but if you are more like cool undertone, if you're like fair with a cooler undertone, I would go for these because the Dior are warmer and I have more golden in my skin. So the Dior work for me. But I think if you have more like pinky or peachy skin, I would go for this. Hi, Catherine. Christiane said, Hermes blue palette. Yes, so glad I got it during the Nordstrom sale. Yes. Okay, Heather said, highly recommend the new Laura Mercier. I am loving it. The tones are perfect for fair or light neutral skin. Let me see. Cheryl says, I'm feeling tempted by the new NARS Hot Escape palettes. On my third Sephora trip during the sale, does anyone know if they're good? Let's bring those up. We could do a little pass or yes. Okay, so these are the Hot Escape palettes. So we've got light, which is like a bunch of pinks, and Laguna 01, which is a pretty good shade if you are fair. And then we've got medium with Laguna 03. And then we have the deep with Laguna 06. So, I mean, I feel like this is going to be good. The question is just, do you need something like this? Because these formulas are nice. I have these products individually in some manner, maybe not all the same colors. To me, like these blushes, they're just like a little bit too much of the same. And for a summer palette, I don't know if I would have chosen these shades. These are better, I think, for the summer, but like this is going to be too dark. Like if you are my skin tone, this is going to be too dark. Like this is your only option. Let's look at the swatches. I mean, it's pretty. The NARS palettes are always good, but like you have to find one that has the perfect mix of shades. You know what I mean? Hi, hey, new, welcome. Oh, Tyler said there's nothing else down there. Darn, where is my Chanel package? Oh, well. Let me see. Hi, Jen. Welcome. Everybody say hello. We're shopping on Sephora. Mika said that she tested out the Dior and YSL bronzers, and she said she ended up getting the YSL because the Dior was way too warm. Were these the ones at Sephora? Because they don't have the lighter shades at Sephora. Mallory said, "Oh, wow, I was about to watch All Feisty, and here you are." Yes, welcome. Hi, Vanessa. Welcome. You just got off work. Janine said, "Did you try the new Sarah Creole bronzer? I ordered shade 1 and 2 and hope one of them leans cool." You guys saw everything that I ordered, so I didn't order that. I got the SPF, though. I didn't have time to try it out yet, but I just opened it today. I didn't get the new bronzer. If anybody else got it, please comment. Let me go to the Sarah Creole bronzer 1 second. Bronzer. I mean, these all look very cool. I love how you're like, I hope one of them's cool. Like they all look kind of cool tone. No, I think this is supposed to be like a sculpting thing, right? Just like Paradise. It looks really good. Sculpting cream bronzer. And of course, it has peptides, just like everything at Sephora. What else, guys? What else do you want to look up? Thank you, Catherine, for the super sticker. I'm going to add you guys to the little giveaway bucket soon. Kiki Blaze says, "Has anyone tried the Sarah Creole concealer? I've heard good things about it. Sounds similar to Westman Atelier." Yes, I just reviewed that one, or I gave a first impression in one of my latest videos. I think it's nice. I think that less is more. Like it sometimes settles into my lines, so I have to blend it out a little bit more. I'm still playing around with it, to be honest. I'm not ready to say that I love it, but it is very moisturizing, which I like. I wouldn't necessarily say it is similar to the Westman Atelier. it kind of like stretches across the skin. The Westman Atelier feels like other like creamy concealers that maybe I've tried before. Heather said, I agree, Sophia. It looks more sculpting, right up my alley. Yeah. Yeah, these look good. These look good. Oh, Amber said, just popping in to say, you recommended the Makeup by Mario lipstick. I went into Sephora today and got it, and I'm kicking myself that I did not buy it sooner. It's amazing and everything that you described. Yay, Amber, what shade did you get? Or shades if you bought multiple. Meg wants to know, how pigmented are the Patrick Ta blush duos? I find them to be pretty pigmented, especially if you buy one of the more vibrant colors. Annika said, Sophia, what did you choose for your free birthday gift? I think it was the makeup. I think it was a Makeup by Mario one because it came with the little like mini, what is it called? Mario lip. These things, the moisture glows. It came with a mini moisture glow, and I was like, ooh, I need a little mini moisture glow for my mini bags. So that's what I decided to get. And I think it came with a little mini lip pencil or something as well. Hi, Amit. Welcome. Everyone say hello. Yeah, Jen. I know Jen got the Sarah Creole bronzers. But I think a lot of people that ordered those, they might not have gotten their Sephora order yet. So we're all kind of like waiting to see how they are. Hi, Michelle, your first live. Gucci or Prada mascara? So I haven't tried the Gucci mascara. Let's look at that. But the Prada one so far, I really like. What do you guys think? Gucci mascara. Is there more than one? Oh, which one? There's a lengthening and a volumizing. Oh, look at this brush. What is going on? What is going on there? These look like very different brushes. These Gucci ones, the brush, they have longer bristles. The Prada one has very short bristles. So I don't know. I think that if you have shorter lashes, I would go for the Prada one. If you have longer lashes, you probably can go with either. I normally like these kinds. Let me show you the Prada one. So here is the Prada. So the bristles are all on one side. So keep that in mind. Like, if you don't like those kinds of mascaras where it's almost like, it's like a hairbrush almost. It's fine for me. I find it difficult to do my lower lashes with this one. But it's kind of fine for me. So just kind of keep those things in mind. I don't know if one is better than another, but at least from first glance, those are my thoughts. Fairskin Rebel is saying that like the NARS palettes are going to go on sale or hit TJ Maxx. So they're saying maybe wait until that. The Prism Libre press powder I have in my haul video. Christina says Westman Atelier is so much better than Sarah Creole for my mature skin. I need to test them out. I have a feeling I'm going to like the Westman Atelier one better though. Yes, Chio, everyone does talk about the Natasha Denona concealer, and that's actually one that I still have not tried. Concealers are one of those things where it's like I try and use some of them up before buying another one. I don't like having a bunch of concealer because like you put it near your eye, you don't like want that going bad, right? And then putting it near your eye. So I try and be a little bit careful about that, but I've heard this is good. I would love to hear from you guys. What is the texture of this? It says a creamy, medium full coverage concealer with active skincare ingredients to brighten, depuff, and blur, delivers a natural finish for up to 19-hour wear. What do you guys think of that? Let's see what else you guys are saying. What are you guys talking about? You guys are saying those are so good. What is your lightest weight foundation for travel? Physical weight. I buy little pump bottles and I just depot them into my little pump bottles. I think my like my Clé de Peau Radiant Cream Foundation, it's very similar to this. So I often will bring that for travel because it's just like so easy and travel friendly. Same with my Danessa Myricks Yummy Skin. Anything that comes in like a squeezy tube. And those are the two favorites, I think, that come in squeezy tubes. Otherwise, I put it all in like a little teeny tiny pump bottle that I get from Amazon. Sea Salt Wave says, I would most definitely choose Gucci over Prada. Oh, okay. All Things Makeup says the original Gucci mascara is amazing. Jen is saying the new Gucci she doesn't like. Butterlight. Butterlight, are you coming to the meetup this week? I got to talk about the meetup in a second. I'm super disappointed in how few shades the Sarah Creole concealer comes in. Also not a fan of it. I find the Gucci concealer way better. There are not many shades. That is true. Shade 2 is the one that I wear. If you have a cooler skin tone, shade 1 is best. But thankfully, shade 2 did work for me. Some of you guys haven't tried those yet. Yeah, All Things Makeup also says that she didn't like the new Gucci mascara. It sounds like the original one is good, the new one is not. Some of you guys say you like the Prada. Oh, Fair Skin Rebel says the Sarah Creole concealer is better as a foundation instead of using it as a concealer. Oh. Jessica said that concealer is everything. Natasha Denona, I always forget I have it. So Annika's asking about the Hourglass concealer or the Westman Atelier concealer, and I find them to be very, very different. The Hourglass is full cover. It's like full coverage and luminous, whereas the Westman Atelier concealer, it feels like it's more of like a hydrating formula. Usually when I go in with the Hourglass, it's because I want more full coverage. Maybe I'm doing like, not like a heavy look, but not a super duper light look. It just blurs more. It covers more. You can sheer it out, but you also could go for something lighter like the Westman Atelier. Mary said, I'm 57. I just tried the Sarah Creole and it's settled into every line and lines I didn't know I had. Christina saying I need to try the Natasha Denona one. It's not my fave on me, but it's the jack of all trades. Okay. I'm trying to think, like, I don't know if I have a complexion product from Natasha Denona. So like maybe that's why I just didn't really pick it up at first. Okay, Marie is saying that it's similar to the Hourglass, so maybe I would like it. Yeah, hey new, what's with the new Estee Lauder concealer? Because some of you guys, some of my members were posting in the Discord, and I'm like, people are talking about Estee Lauder. Is that trending now? How did they pull this off? Like, what's the scoop on that? Heather says, I'm in love with the Natasha concealer. It really smooths over pores and lasts all day. Great coverage, a little thick, but not too thick. Just find it perfect. Also hydrating, but not too much. Kiki Blaze says, I find the Natasha concealer to be very pigmented, so it lays on the skin very makeup-y. Okay, so it's more full coverage. Got it. Got it. Got it. There's an ingredient that makes it smooth over pores. Okay, Jen is saying that the CeraCreol is better for all over the face mixed with a moisture serum. Oh, the moisture serum. Okay. I'm going to try that. So if I got the SPF, would it be good to mix with that maybe? Like the glowy SPF? Because that just came today in my Sephora order. Rebecca just ordered the Givenchy Prism Libre pressed powder. So excited. I need to play around with that a little bit more. I've been playing around with the Charlotte Tilbury Soulmates. This one, the one that's sold out. The one that some of you guys hate, but some of you guys love. I got this one. It's basically like this powder is basically the same formula as the regular airbrush setting powder. It's just like a slightly different tone. This one is like a little pinky peachy. I think I like the original color better, but because I was sort of testing this out, I've been using that. I need to play around with the new Givenchy because when I put it on my face, I don't know, like it seemed very smooth and finely milled, but I think I put it on wrong. I think I need to use a powder puff as opposed to a brush. It came with a brush, so I was like, oh, I'll use a brush. But then when I went in, it was like, I don't know, it looked kind of cakey, but I think it was my fault. I also think it was the products I was pairing it with. Let's see here. Oh, I gotta catch up. Thank you, George the Cat. Welcome back to the live. Thank you for gifting a membership. Guys, you are able, I know I mentioned this in the previous lives, but if you are new here, in addition to the super chats, you can also gift memberships to others, and it will basically comp the first month of the membership so people can come in, they can say hi, they can join the Discord, they can see what we're all about. So thank you so much, George the Cat, for gifting a membership. Oh, Annika says, blame TikTok for the Estee Lauder concealer trending. I swear, TikTok can make anything trend because was anybody talking about Estee Lauder for the past couple of years? They just reformulated it. Okay, what's the formula like? Yes, Julie, the YSL Touche Eclat is such a classic. She said, love it for mature skin. It's so good, right? I love that product. It's been around for forever, but it's still good. Yes, Butterlight. I'm super excited to come to the meetup. Can't wait to meet you. Too bad Minnie can't come. Yeah, guys, okay, let me give you my quick little announcements here before we talk more makeup. So this Thursday, and the link to register and for more information is in the description box. This Thursday in Dallas at the Neiman Marcus, I'm doing an event in partnership with PEAU. So I'm going to be there with their global color director, Benjamin Puckey. Yes, he's coming. They're doing a couple events at the counter, and my meetup is one of them. And the first 20 subscribers who show up, either then or like even later in the day and mention my name at the counter, you will get a free Clé de Peau lip glorifier. You don't have to make a purchase or anything like that. This is just for your attendance at the counter. So yeah, we're gonna have like a little meet and greet, a little like shop with me. We're gonna play with the makeup. There'll be a Q&A with Benjamin. You'll get to meet me. You'll get to meet him. It's totally free. There's no like ticket sales or anything. But if you want to bring, your friends, your daughter, your husband, or whomever, just have them register via the link below. So if you're in the Dallas-Fort Worth area, that is going to be this upcoming Thursday afternoon. So yay, I hope some of you guys can come. I'm just trying to get the word out because I know we kind of like put it together a little bit last minute, but better late than never, right? So please tell any of your loved ones who are makeup enthusiasts in the Dallas-Fort Worth area. They're totally welcome to come. They don't need to be like an official subscriber of mine. Like everybody is welcome. Let's see, what other one? I wrote down some notes here, guys. Okay, the other reminder I have is for members. Today, or I guess tomorrow morning, technically, is the last day to enter the Sephora Challenge giveaway. So you need to be in the Discord. So you need to sign up for the Discord. And then there's directions that I've posted to the community board on YouTube about how to enter. Basically, you just share like your Sephora sale favorites in the Discord. We have a channel for it. And tomorrow afternoon, I am going to choose a winner. We're not going to have a live tomorrow because I'm going to be at the basketball game, but I am going to choose a winner, and I will make sure that I announce that on the community board and also in the Discord. So just want to remind you, if you have not entered that, make sure you enter that. Go to the little tab that says membership on my channel page if you are a member, and you'll see the post that tells you like what you need to post and where. So just let me know if you have any issues with that. But just a reminder, tonight is like the last night to do it, so make sure you do that. Let's see. I think I already gave all the other updates. Next week is going to be a live with Caleb, so make sure you guys show up for that. It's going to be super fun. And then you guys already know about the super chat giveaway. Anybody who gives a super chat is going to be entered into a $100 drawing, gift card drawing at the end of the month. And it's for any super chats that are given in the month of April. Can you believe it's already April, guys? So crazy. Yes, Sylvie's coming too. Heading to the meetup and getting my list ready for Clay to Bow. Yes. And you're going to get a free lippy as well. These are really nice, by the way. These are like a tinted lip balm. This one is the pink one, and it smells like roses. But apparently the other ones smell differently. So I want to check out the other colors when I go. I have a list ready as well, Sylvie. Hold on, let me catch up. Thank you, Neetu, for gifting a membership. That is so kind of you. Yes, Caleb, the Heart Compact is very Sailor Moon. It's very Polly Pocket, maybe like Powerpuff Girls. It's very Y2K. So like maybe that's what they were going for. I don't know. You guys are giving each other all great recommendations in this chat right now. Yes, Anna. She said, I wish I was in Texas. I'm a big Clay to Poe fan. I know. Hopefully we can maybe do like a Clay to Poe live stream in the future, or I can do another meetup somewhere else. I know it's so sad because I know all of you guys would want to come, but it is local. Oh, Pink Sparkle said, I'll be at the vintage car show with the hubby on Thursday. That sounds fun. Nicole said, if Sophia is ever in the Chicagoland area, I'll be at that meetup. Yay! If anybody wants to help me plan a meetup, like if you want to help me plan it, like I will show up. I'm just exhausted most of the time. So planning a meetup is like, it can be extra work. I'm not like much of the event planner, but if anybody wants to help me plan it, I'd be down for that wherever I travel. Caleb said, yes, can't wait. Thank you, Neetu. Neetu said, I'm happy to plan. Yeah, I need Neetu's help. She's an event planner. Meg says, come to Denver. Jen said, me too in Chicago. I am going to Miami at the beginning of May, and then the following week I will be in New York. So if anybody wants to help me plan any of those, shoot me an email. Annika said, Sophia, come to Canada. Annika, where in Canada are you, by the way? Everyone's like, yes, me too. Plan it. Plan it. Okay. Message me guys in the Discord so we can chat. Cuz I'd be happy to do more meetups. Stephanie said, I can't plan anything, but I'm down for NYC. Okay. Yeah, Jessica says, or we could do a Vegas adventure. Look at you guys planning all these little meetups. Okay. What next? Oh, do you want me to swatch the Rare Beauty blushes real quick before we look at more of the new stuff at Sephora? And Annika is from Saskatchewan. I am so sad, guys, that the Chanel blushes weren't down there. I feel like they are, but he couldn't find them. I feel like they're down there. Oh well. I'll post some early photos of them to my Instagram and everything. So they sent me 4 shades here. Do you guys want me to swatch these real quick as like a little session here? Kiki Blaze says, yes, to swatches. Okay, cool. Hold on. Actually, let me get the other color that I have over here. I was using it earlier. This one is called Worth. This is the one that I purchased. And Kiki Blaze, you need to tell us, okay, because I feel like you know this from our previous discussions. If there's any like K Beauty or J Beauty dupes for these, because I feel like you would know. Okay, so this is the one that I showed you guys. I think it was on the live last week, right? I swatched this. This one is called Worth. And I think it's described as a rose or something like that. But it is more of like a warm terracotta. It's very warm. So I'm just letting you know. I like it. But I just want to let you know. This one is called Alive. I did choose these shades, by the way. Alive. Whoo! I remember when I asked a bunch of you on a previous Pass or Yes, many of you said that you liked this shade. So I decided to get this. Ooh, it's so like the first swatch feels so tactilely satisfying. I don't know why. This is a very bright, like tangerine. It's looking a little bit orangey on the camera. It's a little bit more like a red orange in real life. But you can see it's a lot more vibrant than Worth. Let's see here. I also have Grateful. Grateful is one of my favorite shades of the liquid blushes. This is going to be more of a true red, I think. Oh, okay. Kiki Blaze is saying the formula is easily found in K-Beauty, but Rare Beauty is much more pigmented. Yeah, K-Beauty blushes tend to be pastel, so it can be too chalky if you're not fair. What's like a good brand, though? Like, what's a good brand of these if somebody is looking for K-Beauty and they want something more subtle? Look at that. See, Grateful. Okay. That's more of like a true red. They look a little washed out. I feel like if I hold my arm back, it looks a little better. Okay, so that's Grateful. Don't worry, I got some subtle ones too. I got Happy. Etude from K-Beauty. Let me see. Jacqueline said, I got the orange and I couldn't pull it off. Returned it. Okay. Oh, and I gotta screenshot these recommendations because I will not remember them. Okay, Happy. Happy is the pink shade. I think that this one sold out first at Sephora. This doesn't look as bright as I thought it was going to be. Okay, so that is like a pinky. It's a pink. It's like a true pink, but it's not as like bright and cool toned as I thought it was going to be. It's more of like a regular rosy pink. And then here is Hope, which is going to be more subtle. I believe this is like a peach. Come on. Yeah, Need2 said Happy and Hope are the most popular, it seems. Yeah. PEAU Juicy Pong. Okay. I gotta screenshot this so I can remember. Okay, Fui, the ITK Beauty brand, has a dual blush that has a putty texture. Okay. Yes, Alexandra, Fui did gift me some of their pudding pots, and they're really, really nice. But they're not the same as this. They're not like a putty texture. Those are more like a bouncy, moussey texture, kind of. Cozy Adjacent says, it's starting to feel like a tradition for Rare to launch blushes before the sale. Was the last one was the blush lighters. Exactly. Too many blushes, I think. Too many blushes. These are really good, but like they're not anything new. You know what I mean? Like the kids on TikTok are like, ooh, oh my gosh, when it's like, okay, we've seen this before. So this is Hope. This is probably going to be a popular shade because it's like the most subtle. Yeah, this is like a soft rose. This would be the most natural. I still think I like the one that I bought the best though. Which one do you guys like the most? The packaging is kind of fun. It looks like Lifesavers, doesn't it? Looks like candies. Put these over here. Welcome, Mary, new member. Welcome to the membership. Make sure you check out our membership community board, which you can find on my channel page after this. That's where you're going to find like all of our announcements. And you can also find the members only lives. Thank you, Jacqueline, for gifting a membership. Marie said, love the whiny teen voice. Actually, most of them are just like, I feel like a lot of the TikToks people are like whispering, or they'll just be like, guys, oh my gosh, I found the greatest blah 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 blah, blah ever. Some kid on TikTok was making fun of me and told me that I sounded like a news anchor. I'm like, you mean I speak clearly, thoughtfully, and enunciate my words? Like they make fun of me. It's like, leave me alone. Stop bullying me. No one on YouTube makes fun of my voice. What do you want? That's how I talk. Jen said, OMG, please make the annoying kids whining sound again. Packaging looks like Tower 28. It does, Kia. It does. Oh, okay. Holika, Jelly Dough, and Hints True Dimension Glow have blush lighters that look bouncy too. Thank you, Ash to the B. So many good recs. I appreciate that. Oh, Nydia. Nydia, if you want to, by the way, if you haven't entered the giveaway, you can always just post to the community board. Like you guys can post to the community board as well. I don't know if you knew that. So if you want to enter, you can just post it to the community board and I'll enter you in the giveaway. If like if you're like locked out of the Discord, it's like, it's okay. Yes, Marie, I have gotten my Hello Kitty makeup erasers. Do you want to see them? They're in the bathroom though. I gotta go run and get them. You guys are laughing at me. Oh, thank you, Sylvie. Happy April, celebrating my birthday month with a membership gift. Woot woot. Yay! That is awesome. Welcome, Sylvie. Love that. Happy April to you as well. Carrie says TikTok voice is like a stale vanilla cupcake and the frosting is fake. Meg says news anchors are the best. Marie says yes. Wait, okay, so you want me to show you the little Hello Kitty things? Hold on, because I put them in here to wash them. Oh, wait, I got to show you the other little thing here. Okay. I put them in the hamper, but they were like right on top in the perfect little pile. Okay, so I love the makeup erasers, guys. I don't use these to totally remove my makeup. Well, hold on. Let me first tell you what these are if you've never heard of them before. They're these little towels you can get. Oh, actually, I was just using one right here. So this is like my big one that I've been using for like swatches today. So you can get the big ones like this, but they also have these little ones and you can buy them in like 7-day sets. So it's like, oh, one for every day of the week, right? And you're supposed to wash them first before you use them to like activate the fibers. I think it's just so that you like put something clean on your face, but I digress. Anyway, they're basically good for removing your makeup. And so there's a little like ribbon here. So you can kind of hold it like this and remove your makeup like this. Personally, like, I don't know, my makeup like really stays on and I find that it's a little bit too rough to completely remove my makeup. But what I really like to use these for is that I will go in with like an oil cleanser. So right now I'm using like the RMS makeup remover balm. I do that, like that really gets most of my makeup off. And then I rinse it off. Then I take my makeup eraser and I like to use this to really like wipe the remainder off, especially around my eyes, around my hairline, where I like break out a lot. Because sometimes when we wash, like we can't like get every little bit, maybe like around the ears, because I get like eczema here, and then down the neck. For anybody that like, even if you don't blend your makeup down the neck, like sometimes when you're makeup in your face, right? Like powder might fly on there. So it's good to like wipe that off because it's hard to like cleanse and rinse your neck if you're at a sink. Anyway, that's what I like to do. And it really gets every little bit off. And then you just throw them in the wash and in the dryer, and then you can use them again. So I have the SpongeBob ones and I have the Disney Princess ones and I have some of the larger ones. Well, in the Sephora sale this year, they have these Hello Kitty glamping ones. And even better, guys, it comes with a little laundry pouch. Ah, so cute. Like, stop. Stop. How cute is this? Look at little Hello Kitty. I don't know the names of all her friends, but it's so cute. I'm not even going to wash the laundry pouch. I put it over there. I was like, I'm going to use this as like a makeup travel pouch. But anyway, here are all the designs. So this one is Hello Kitty. She's playing a little guitar. She's playing like little campfire songs. And this little bear is like, tee hee 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 hee. And then there's this guy. They look a little bit mischievous, do they not? There's this little guy. There's this, is this a dog? A dog making, roasting marshmallows. There is this girl eating what looks to be maybe like a Girl Scout cookie. And they all have these little like critters near them. There is a little dog drinking hot cocoa with a little bird like tugging on his ear. Okay, it looks like some of you guys. Pochaco, the dog. She said, OMG, I want the Pochaco. Justine said, Sophia, I'm going to try using my makeup eraser like that. Great idea. Yeah, like it's just good to like clean up the extra, you know? And it also exfoliates your face a little bit. The dog is cinnamon roll. Okay, you guys know. Kiki Blaze says, too cute. Yes. Oh, Melody. Melody and Hello Kitty. Okay. Nancy got the cherry ones. You guys know all their names. Kuromi, My Melody, and Pachaco. Oh, that's so cute. The dog with the small bird. Okay. My Melody. All right, I'll look these all up after. And then there's this little frog. Like I've seen these before, but I don't know their names. The little frog and a little snail on a log. And then the last one is this little flying thing. And he has a little camera and he's taking a photo of the bird. So anyway, pretty excited about that. Pretty excited about that. Those are really cute. And they last. Like the ones that I've had, the ones that I have, like I've had them for a very, like a pretty long time, maybe like a year or two. So once you get a set, like you don't need to buy a new set every year if you don't want to. Kia said, Replica needs to do a toasted marshmallow fragrance. The makeup thing inspired me. Haha. Oh, Keropi is the frog. Remember when we had a Sanrio store at the mall? Oh, okay. Shug says, don't use fabric softener when you wash them. Okay, good to know. I don't use fabric softener. Jessica said, I love Hello Kitty. I have since I was a kid, and HK turned 50 last year. Is that By the Creme a shop? I don't know. Okay. What else do you guys want to chat about at Sephora? Do we want to go through the new release? And you guys kind of started asking me about things and we did that. And honestly, that's good because whatever you guys want to talk about, but I was going to go under the new makeup and then see what you guys wanted to talk about. We talked about the Rare Beauty. We talked a little bit about Patrick Ta. We talked a little bit about the Givenchy. This is the shade that I got, guys, the Satin Blanc. I feel like this shade works well for me, but I know some of you got this one, Voile Rose. I think this is good if you are a cooler skin tone, and this one is better if you're like neutral. Pink Sparkle said, new makeup. Hi, MS. Welcome. She said, so happy to catch you live. Yes, thank you for joining us. Let us know if there's anything at Sephora you want to chat about today, because we're just kind of doing a little like Q&A and giving each other recommendations for the sale. Nitu says, I like the 3 pinky color. Wow, we have a good turnout today. Thank you, everybody, for coming on a Tuesday. We usually stream on Wednesdays, by the way. If you're new here, it's normally on Wednesdays, but this week it is on Tuesday. Paula wants to know, did anybody try this powder? Kia said, I got the Mousseline So Good. Okay, which one is that? This one. I like the colors in this one. It seems like people are liking these. This is one of the hot sellers of the sale. I think that if you like powders, you're going to like this. I am very picky when it comes to powders. It's not something that's a staple in my routine. So I'm still like a little bit on the fence about these. I think I need to learn how to apply them properly for my skin and my makeup. But I liked the feel and the color of the Satin Blanc. Clarissa wants to know, what is the difference on the pressed powder colors for Givenchy? So this one here is going to be very light. Like, here's the model. And I guess even the model is not that fair, though. Hold on. She's a little bit more fair. Yeah, like this I think would be a little bit too brightening for me. If you really want something brightening, this would be good. Oops. This one says fair to light skin tones, and I got this one because it has this one warmer shade, and then it also has this shade for brightening, which right here it looks lavender, but in real life it actually looks more white. So I'm just letting you know that. This one is going to be for light skin tones. I think that if you are like peachier or if you are more cool in tone, I would go with that. This one is going to be for medium. You can see it's like more golden, but then you have the color correctors. This one's going to be quite warm, medium to deep. Yeah, this one's a lot warmer. And then this one is obviously like much peachier. I wonder if this could be like a bronzer. Oh, and I wonder what that would look like. Oh, you got the okay. Ash to the B said, I bought the Givenchy Prism blurring because of you. Oh, nice. It's definitely blurring. Marie says, nicely finely milled pressed powder. Carrie said, I was doing bedtime with my toddler during the Sarah Creole bronzer. Are we interested in that? Is it good? So, Carrie, I don't think anybody has gotten theirs yet because they're waiting for their shipments, but we're all kind of interested because those are cool in tone. So they actually look like they would be good for sculpting. I'm actually kind of like thinking of maybe I'll get one. Maybe I'll get one. Let me see. Somebody asked, and I lost it, whether to get the YSL blushes or the Westman Atelier blush duos. What do you guys think? Because you know I'm going to say Westman Atelier, but I want to know what you guys think. Let's do a poll. Let me set up a little poll. We're going to vote. YSL or Westman Atelier? And for anybody who is new, the poll should show up in your chat. So you shouldn't have to like go anywhere to do the poll. If you're like on your phone, it should pop up right into the chat. So like, which would you choose? And try not to think so much about the price, like just overall product, like formula, which do you like? Let's bring up the YSL blushes. I know a lot of you guys got this shade, Rose Haze. I see you guys clicking on this. This seems to be very popular. Nitu is saying, oh, do we like the Givenchy color corrector concealers? It seems, Nitu, it seems like a lot of people like those. In the membership Discord, everybody was buzzing about those. I haven't tried them, though. Oh, Sherry wants to know, what's the difference between these and the Guerlain meteorites? I think, Sherry, you're asking about the Givenchy powders. So I didn't realize this at first, Sherry, but the Givenchy powders are completely matte. Like they're not shimmery at all. I kind of wish that they were. I kind of wish they were more, like a little bit more luminous. But the Guerlain meteorites have like a shimmery, luminous quality to them. Whereas the Givenchy ones, like it is like a setting powder that has color correctors in it too. Oh, Sylvie says, I use my deep Guerlain pearls as a bronzer all over because of your advice. Yes, I like using those as a blush, the amber color. Hi, Mary from Houston. Welcome. Janine wants to know, what's your favorite makeup remover? Right now, I really like the new RMS cleansing balm. That one is really good. I also really like the Florisis cleansing oil. That one is really good. That's like a liquid. It comes in a really beautiful bottle with like a little flower on it. That one is also really good. Let me see what else you guys are saying. Oh, yay. Mary said, I just received a partial shipment of my Sephora purchase, including the Westman Baby Cheeks, Powder Blush, and Contour Duo. I am in love. Which colorway did you get, Mary? All right, let me check on the poll. Let me see. Okay, it's somewhat even, but the YSL is winning 56 to 44. I am wondering though if like some of you maybe haven't tried the Westman Atelier ones yet because they just launched. Oh, Sherry said she bought the wrong color combo. Oh, okay. I'm a medium tan skin tone and the colors for Westman Atelier are not very pigmented. Oh, really? A lot of you guys. Thank you, Butterlight. Don't forget to like the live. If you have not thumbed up the live, please take a quick second and do that. It really does help. Heather just got the nocturnal nude and peachy nude she has. You're welcome, Sherry. Jacqueline says, love the Givenchy color correctors. I use the green and pink only at Givenchy. Oh, okay. That's good to know, Jacqueline, that there's another shade that we can't get at Sephora. Holly said the green Givenchy corrector is wonderful for redness. Should I get this? Should I get it? Okay, the YSL one, we have 56 to 44. And we had a lot of you guys voting, so thank you all. The YSL wins. Jessica said, I have 4 tins of meteorites. Needless to say, I am never running out. Yeah, same here, Jessica. Hi, Chelsea. Welcome to the live. Should I consider both given YSL and Guerlain powders? Y and Guerlain powders. Oh, should I consider both Givenchy and Guerlain powders? Like, I see what you did there. I think that like it depends on what you're looking to do. So like if you are looking to just like set your makeup, if you like a very matte look like what I have on my face today, then go for the Givenchy. If you're just looking to like finish your makeup, kind of blend it together, it like the Guerlain, like they do set the face. It is a powder, but if you're afraid of maybe looking dry like I am, go for the Guerlain. The Guerlain are fragranced, so I'll mention that. If you're looking for something that's not fragrance, I would go with the Hourglass powders. Those come in like a pressed compact. Nicole is asking, anyone try the Givenchy powder blushes? Yes, I have those. Let's bring them up. I think you're talking about these, right? I think I have this one, Taffeta's Rosé. And I think I have this one too, Organza Cien. Oh, and I think I also have Flannel Rubies. These are nice, but the thing is like I don't use them that much because they're kind of messy. They're kind of messy, just like any other powder. Like they do look good. And even looking at them here, I'm like, ooh, I want them all because they're so beautiful. But I don't necessarily think that they're so much better than any other blush that's like easier to use, that's in a press format. And they're $45. Like they're pretty expensive, but they're not bad. Like if you see a color that you're like and you're like, oh, that's so cool, then get it. But I do find it difficult to just like pick a single color as well. So it's not even like if it was pressed, you would have a 4-in-1 or like a multiple in one. Here, I find that the colors all get kind of mixed up. And so, which is the intent, especially when it's a loose powder that you're using for setting. But I don't know, like it would be nicer if they made it in a way where you could like tap into just one color if you wanted to do so. Oh, Heather says the Westman duo I want just came back in stock. I'm thinking about suede and sable. Okay, hold on. Let's look that up. Let's see here. Oh, they're all back in stock, guys. Look at that. This one is my favorite, sable and suede. I didn't get the jam and fizz like I kind of wanted, but I know I shouldn't get it. Man, you guys are making me want to order more stuff. Let me see here. George the cat says the Clinique Mousse makeup remover is fantastic. Lathers up so well. Okay, good. Kiki Blaze says I haven't tried the Givenchy correctors. They're always sold out, but the makeup, is it Makeup Forever? Makeup Forever green corrector is wonderful. I need to look this up. Hold on. Oh, this is the concealer. Whoops. Is it at Sephora, guys? Oh, here it is. Here it is. Target's yellow undertones. Interesting that that one is sold out. Dark circles and spots. Should I get it? I'm going to add it to my basket for now. I'm also going to add the Sarah Creel bronzer. This live is all over the place. Hopefully you guys are having fun. You're going to see me cave live. Which color should I get? Because it sounds like you guys are interested in this. Should I get shade 1 or shade 2? Help me out. Lenley says, I just got one of the Westman Atelier in Petal and I love it, but I still kind of want one of the YSL ones. Yeah, I understand. Okay, Butterlight, setting isn't finishing. I don't know the difference. No, so setting mattifies your face, whereas finishing, usually it means that you're kind of like blending everything. Like at least for me, like I go in with a setting powder after I do my foundation and concealer. Like I go in and I set and I mattify things and then I do the rest of my makeup. The finishing powder I put in on the at the end and I use it to kind of buff everything together. In doing so, because you're adding another powder, it will mattify your face a little bit more. But a lot of times the finishing powders, they have more like luminous, they're a little bit more lightweight, they're a little bit more luminous. You're not going in with like a powder puff and like pressing it into the face. You're usually going in with a fluffy brush and you're like buffing it all over the face. Comment and let me know if you disagree, like if I'm off, but that's how I usually think of it. Let me see. Heather's saying, Clarissa, check again. They just restocked a bunch of stuff. Yeah, they were holding out on us, weren't they, until the sale opened up again, which I think is good that they restocked a little bit. Vanessa saying, I received the Makeup Forever skin tint and gloss, and I wore it today to work, and I love them. They have a strong scent for the gloss and coconut scent for the skin tint. Okay, good to know. Mary got the Westman Tulle and Truffle Baby Cheeks Duo. Oh, she loves it. Yes, Mary, the Westman Atelier is rather blurring, I found. Lauren said, my husband said the Westman Atelier sable suede looks like bad fake tan on my light skin. He's not wrong. The formula is nice though. No way. I didn't think it was that warm. It's more of a toasty tone though. Nitu says we have to get the Givenchy corrector, lol. Oh my gosh, I am behind. I'm so sorry, guys. Sorry if I'm like not reading out all the comments. There's a lot of people in this live. Welcome everybody who just joined. I think like 30 more people just joined. So hello. Please put in the chat if you have any questions. This Pastor Yass has sort of turned into a Q&A / I add things to my cart that you guys tell me is good. Oh, Anne says Givenchy blush plus Sonia classic cheek equals like chef's kiss. Yes, I'm passing on the Givenchy powder this time because I'm waiting for the Givenchy press bronzer to be available here in the US. Have you guys seen those? Have you seen photos of those? Because Anne-Marie just sent me photos of them today. Let me see if I can pull them up and you can see her gracious message that she sent me today. Let's see if I can get it up. Come on, Instagram. Instagram doesn't let me. Oh, here we go. Let me see. Oh, they're like they're like the wrong angle, but let me just make sure this is sharing the right thing. Can you guys see that okay? I know they're like not right side up, but there you go. That's the photo she sent me. I like the look of the top one. I want these. Like, I kind of don't because they're matte, but I like kind of do want them. Let me see. She sent me swatches too. Hold on. I thought she sent me swatches. Oh, here they are. Here's the light one. Looks rather cool tone. I don't know. What do you guys think? So that's the light one. She got 01 and 02. So here's 02. This one looks a lot warmer. So just letting you all know, it's rather warm. What do you guys think? Oh, I just gotta go to the latest comments. Sylvie said, love cool tone bronzers. Nitu said, yes. Nicole said, yes, into this. Heather says, I want. Hey says, shade 1 looks nice. Amit says, I want this bad. Yes, Aaliyah, I think I'm going to get the lighter one whenever it launches. Brown Girl Bella said that looks like something that would be a contour on me. The first one does look rather cool, does it not? Anne says, yes, cool tone bronzer, please. Okay, you guys are into these. Jessica said, this is an absolute duh yes for me. Yeah, Ellie Belly. I also love the idea of all 4 colors. I like this better than having it be a loose powder because then that's messy and then you can't like mix it as you want. Heather is wanting me to know that there are other color correctors on Givenchy's site that I can't get at Sephora. But like, which colors are they? Would they be relevant to me? Because I would want to conceal for redness. So I thought maybe the green one would be best. Marie said, yes. Sophie said, they look nice on the list. Letting you guys know now so you can save up. Holly's like, ¿por qué no los dos? All About Kathy said, I just played my last order about an hour ago. I don't need anything else. Don't tempt me. I won't tempt you, Kathy, but I can't promise that anyone in the chat won't tempt you. Mary says, I agree about the Westman blush duo being blurring. It works great on my 64-year-old skin, even though it's dry. Love to hear it. Chelsea says, buy both colors, lol, before they sell out. Should I buy both? Laurel says shade 2. Let me go back. Let me return to this. You guys, should I just get both? $50. Oh my God, so expensive. Not getting the brush. I didn't get the brush, so I can get both of the colors, right? That's how things work. You know what I also heard is so good? You guys keep talking about this Kulfi concealer. I'm so tempted to get this one. What color would I be? Maybe the lightest? This one looks kind of pink. And then this one looks kind of yellow. Should I try this? I just said I wasn't going to get more concealers, but this one sounds so good. What else do we want to look at tonight? Hold on, I got to catch up. Proud Girl Bella said, this chat is dangerous, but y'all are my people. Yeah, well, at least you know you're going to get good recommendations, right? Ellie Belly says, yes, girl math rocks. Pink Sparkle says, right. Carrie, you're asking about the Westman Atelier bronzing drops. You're talking about the Sun Tone. I love them. They might be sold out, though. Let's check out. Let's see if they're back in stock. Here we go. No, the lighter ones are sold out. I have the lightest one. I have the lightest ones, Soleil Parfait 1, and I really like them. I recommend them. They're $58, but I feel like I would have these for a very long time. I think it would take me a while to use them up because I don't have to use that much to do what I need to do. But what do you guys think? Tiffany said, I didn't like the Kulfi. Okay. Laurel says the Kulfi is a sleeper. So good. None of the colors look right in the concealer. Right, Chelsea? I thought that they looked a little off. Let me go back. I don't know. Neutral. The lightest one might work. This one looks too pink. This one could be too yellow. This one is too dark. So it's between Pan Party and Fudge Notch. Very light. So yeah, I'm not sure which one to get. If I do get, maybe, I can always just like wait and get it another time. Maybe look at it in store. The Sephora at North Park, they have a lot of stuff in stock. George the Cat says, I see the delivery guy at my window, 60 items in the box. Are you that person that has like the really big Sephora box? You know, I go down to my package room and it's like, you know, I kind of can see like what some people are ordering. I don't know who it is, but like I see what people are ordering. And every once in a while, it's like a really big Sephora box. But you can usually spot my packages. Lauren loves the Kufi concealer. I need a foundation from them. Kufi doesn't have preservatives warning. What does that mean? Let's see here. Oh, Linnea bought 4 new perfumes but no makeup. Oh, you know what? I forgot to tell you guys. I have my little excuse me, my little Killian Sunkissed Goddess here. I like this. It's like a tropical scent, but it's definitely the most like sophisticated tropical scent I've ever worn. It's kind of like the grown-up version of like I don't know, the Bum Bum Cream. Not that you can't wear that as a grown-up, but you guys know what I mean. Like it's not as like vanilla-y, I feel like. I like it. I told you guys I'd let you know if I end up liking it. I do like it. The other two I'm still not sure. I'm not sure about the other two that I bought in the sale. Oh, Mary succumbed and ordered the Kulfi concealer in your second Sephora order. Oh no, now you're influencing me. Jessica uses the Westman Atelier bronzing drops and she uses them as a tinted moisturizer. Are you talking about the other drops from Westman Atelier or are you talking about the new ones? Let me see here. Super loaded illuminator drops. These are the ones that I got in the sale, the Peau de Soleil. Oh my God, $58. These were a little bit too oily for me. They also smell a little weird. Some of you guys are saying the Kulfi mascara is good. Cozy Adjacent said, well, is Kulfi in store at any Sephora's near you? That's the thing. Like, we have a pretty stocked Sephora at the mall. Let me look it up. And so they actually might have it in store. Let's see. See if they got it. Oops. Well, it's in stock at the smaller one near me. Why is it doing this to me? Okay, it's at this one. I don't know where that is. Yeah, they got it. Oh yeah, we got it here in Dallas in a couple locations. It's at North Park and at West Village. Okay. Let me see. Yes, Tiffany, the North Park store is the best one in DFW by far. It seems to be that way. It does seem like they have a lot in stock. The West Village one has some good stuff too, but I don't think that they have as many fragrances that I'm interested in. Hence why I didn't go to like that one I can walk to. It's a far walk, but I can walk to it if I like want to go for a nice walk. But like I don't think that they had the fragrances I wanted. Um do do do. Marie said the North Park one is the best one I've been to aside from San Francisco. Oh, it expires quickly. The Kulfi one does. Oh no. That's too bad. Has anybody felt that it goes bad quickly? Lauren got the Fenty Cherries blush lighter. I wonder if those sold out. I'm curious. Hot Cheeks Velour Blush Lighter. I feel like these came out of nowhere, right? Like, where did these come? What, like, who asked for these? They look cute though. All right. It's kind of like the Rare Beauty, but it's like cherry themed. I do feel like cherries are having like a moment right now, like red blush. And then there's like Louis Vuitton Murakami. There's like the Coach Cherry collection. I feel like this cherry motif, like the color red is really in. It's a little bit retro. It's a little bit vintage. I don't know, but they look very cute. Clarissa said, I stalk the UPS driver on my app when he's close to delivering. Lol. The UPS guy that delivers here, he just calls my phone directly now. Like normally the building calls me. He just calls me directly because I have so many like sign for packages. Not like every day, you know what I mean? But like definitely more than the average person. And he's just like, hello, Miss Sophia, I'm down here. Can you come? I'm like, I'm coming. Cause I don't know. Sometimes like Dior Beauty, sometimes they make you sign for the package. It's weird. Like even if it's makeup, they make you sign. Oh, Chelsea wants to know, Sophia, I think you're talking about the fragrance. Do I like it enough for a big bottle? I don't think I would get a big bottle, Chelsea, because I think that I would only wear this in the summertime. And so the big bottle is like $300, I want to say. Like it's pretty expensive. So I think that like because it's just so specific, so seasonal, I'm going to stick to this little travel size because I have other fragrances that I like to also wear. So I will just finish this up and then once I finish it up, I'll probably buy another travel size as opposed to having like a big bottle sitting around. Clarissa said, "Oh, don't get me started on UPS and Dior signing. I complained to UPS, lol. Maybe that's why my deliveries come end of day. My UPS deliveries always come late. It'll be like delivery by noon and I'm like, "Okay, so it's going to come at 4." I've just learned to not rely on them coming on time. Oh, Jessica's saying in LA, the FedEx driver, he'll never call you and leave the stuff outside unattended. Yeah, no, sometimes they say they call and like they totally didn't. And then they just like they just leave the stuff. Heather said, Clarissa, I've never even been to a real Sephora. I think the closest is like 4 hours away. What? Heather, where do you live? That it's 4 hours away. That's so sad. Thank you, George the cat. Kofi make great lip stains. I got hit in the face with a hockey puck at a Knights game. Had a few seizures. Oh my God, George the cat. Spent a while in the hospital, and when I came home, my lips were still stained. Kofi is great. Okay. Well, I'm glad you're all right. Thank you for the rec. I did pick up the shade Tamarind in the sale. So I featured that in my Sephora haul. And actually, I did film a try on haul for my members, so I need to edit that tonight. It is coming. Sorry, guys. I've been like working around the clock these past 2 weeks, but I'll show you the try on for that. Cozy Adjacent says, I just do FedEx Sephora deliveries to Walgreens because they have longer hours. Oh, okay. And then you can just like swing by the Walgreens and pick it up. . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . Pink Sparkle said, I have a Sephora and I live in the most boring, sleepy town ever. Wait, did Heather tell me where? Oh, Myrtle Beach. They don't have a Sephora there, Heather. What? Do they have Ulta? MS says, our Sephora's closed up and left. So I stock up like crazy when I'm in the US visiting, like right now. Oh, no way. Where are you from? Have you guys heard that Chanel is coming to Sephora? That's what I heard today. I heard that they have had a lot of theft at the Ultas, and so now they're like coming for the Sephora shopper. That's what I heard. Stephanie says, what? Holly said, shut up. Heather said, OMG, no way. Neetu said, what? Yeah, you guys are shocked. That's what I heard. Okay. I don't know. We'll see if it happens. Heather says, my Ultas don't have Chanel in store. Yeah, not all of them do, I guess. I don't know if they would get the seasonal things. Yeah, me too. Can we get the 20% off? Probably not. Yeah, Marie's like, oh, they left because of the VIB sales. I have a feeling that Chanel will likely still be excluded. Okay, Myrtle Beach has just Sephora in Kohl's. Okay. Brown Girl Bella says my Ulta only carries them online. Okay, so they have them in like their warehouse, but they don't have them in store. Lauren is asking, does anybody know a bronzer or blush the same shade as the brown color in the Chanel 10 dress palette? I adore it and it's a limited edition. That color is really, really light. Like the really light one. Lauren, have you tried Beige Eclatant from the cream to powder formula? Because I would recommend looking at that. Ash to the B said, I'm still confused why they didn't do both stores. They probably had like a contract or something like that that made them exclusive to Ulta, like a non-compete. That's what I would think. Jessica said, great. Now all the savage teens and tweens will monopolize the Chanel displays as well as the mortified moms. Oof. Oh my gosh, you're probably right. Do you guys see Chanel makeup going viral? Because I feel like we see like the YSL, I feel like we see Dior and some other luxury brands, like heck, even Estee Lauder apparently. I don't see Chanel stuff going viral. I don't see it. And I'm curious if they were in Sephora, if some of the products would be more popular. Janine said, I was just at Ulta over the weekend and the #1 du Chanel Revitalizing Rich Cream had a sensor on it. Oh my gosh. Linnea said, our local police just busted a huge Ulta Sephora robbery ring. Oh my gosh. Julia wants to know, how does the new Dior Coral Shadows compare to the Prada Pansy palette? Oh, those are pretty different, Julia. So like the coral shadows are going to be much warmer. It's the difference between a coral and like a petal pink. Like they're very different palettes. Like if you want something that's like super duper subtle, think of like a Charlotte Tilbury Pillow Talk. That's the Pansy palette. Whereas the Dior palette, it's actually like more vibrant. Like it's actually a coral shadow. When you think of the color coral, like it's more warm and orangey. And the formula is totally different. MS says we have Cosme, which is like a version of Ulta, and all the big European luxe brands are easy to buy at department stores like Chanel, Dior, YSL, etc. Yeah, Kiki Blaze. I wonder if Chanel at Sephora will have the limited edition seasonal collections. Like maybe they won't. Maybe they won't because they might keep those more exclusive. I don't know. A lot of you are like, no. Yes, Carrie, I'm not ready for Chanel to go viral, sigh. Yeah, Chanel only goes viral in small circles, says Lauren. It goes viral in our circle. Yes, Brown Girl Bella, Chanel needs to step up their packaging to match YSL in Dior and Dior. Hi, Paravash. Welcome. I didn't see you. I just saw you in the chat. Laura wants to know if I have the JPG Divine perfume. No, I don't have that one. Is it good? Okay, good, Julia. Was that helpful, that description? She said, I love the coral from your last video. I think the coral palette is a little more like exciting, like it's a little bit more different, but I think that like the pansy palette from Prada is more mainstream. You know, I think it's a little more agreeable with most people, but I really like the coral one. A lot of you guys said you liked the way the coral one looked on me, so thank you. I haven't read through the rest of the comments on that video yet. Been so busy. Um, Chanel used to be in Sephora. Yeah, that's what I heard. Yeah, Kiki Blaze, that's a good point. TikTok loves pigmented makeup. It's like hard to get that shock factor if you're like, look how sheer and like smooth this looks on my eyelids. Look how beautifully subtle this is. This is just like the perfect shade of like sheer neutral beige on my cheeks. Like all the stuff we like. Oh, Jen is saying the only thing I've ever seen go viral from Chanel is the face oil. Really? Which one? You guys are like, yes, heard it was good. Need2 said, I love the pink Dior from my video. Oh, thank you. I love that palette. I have to watch Jen's review. I try not to watch anybody's review until like I post my own, and then I'm like, okay, yay, I can watch more videos. Thank you, Pink Sparkle. Coral is my color. Thank you for reminding me. Julia said, BRB, going to place a Dior order. Yes, Heather, you need to move to Dallas. Is the Bronze Glow blush from Dior good? Are you talking about the backstage one? That's like the only backstage one that I actually like. Marie said, the Primula palette from Prada is really good. It is really good. Lauren said, I just want more Chanel face palettes. I don't think it was that popular, but I'm a sucker for a high-end face palette. Which ones? Like the oversized ones? Do you guys want to go on Instagram and look at the new Chanel stuff and so we can have a visual? Hold on, is it up? Just see here. I'm on Amit's page. Oh, there's more stuff on here. I didn't even know it was here. I'm so sad that my Chanel duos weren't in the package room. I'm going to go down and look and see if they're there after the live. Let me just share my tab so y'all can see. I thought there was a post. Oh, look at this. Where is it? Well, here are these, by the way. It seems like a lot of people are excited about these, but they look so boring to me. Uh, like I don't want to buy them, but I know I probably will to review them. The colors are like pretty, but I don't know. I just don't want these. But so many people told me that they weren't going to buy the Chanel collection because they wanted to buy this collection. And I was like, this is what you're holding out for? Like, I don't even think these are that special. Oh, sorry, I'm not even sharing. I'm an idiot. Hi Caitlin, welcome. Okay, Verena said yes, Chanel face palettes. Okay, I think Lauren, you're talking about the eye and cheek ones from like 2 years ago, like the Tendresse and the Character. Carrie goes, we go wherever you go, Sophia. You're driving the bus. Clearly not a good driver because I wasn't even sharing my screen. Comment on the Dior. Kiki Blaze wants to talk about the Byredo palette. Any rumors? I haven't gotten any scoops, Kiki Blaze. Otherwise, I would show you. Me Too said, at least you have an excuse to buy because you review them, lol. I just buy it for myself for no reason, lol. Mary said, these Dior palettes are fire. Heather says, I like these. They are boring and neutral and cute packaging. Okay. Kimberly likes the packaging. You guys like the canage. I will say they stepped it up, so I can't complain. Like I need to like swallow my words there. Hi, Anna. Welcome. Cooking up some dinner. Jacqueline wants the taupe one. You got, let's vote on which one we all like best. And I bet I can guess which one it's going to be. But that's okay. Hold on. Okay, so the first one here is brown cashmere. This one is silk taupe. This one is rose organza. And this one is coral couture. All right, so we're going to do a poll. There's brown, taupe, rose, and coral. Okay, just so you know which ones are which. So no one gets confused. Okay, so we've got, oops. All right, brown, taupe, rose, and was it coral? That doesn't look very coral. It just looks warm tone brown, but whatever. I didn't write it. Okay, rock the vote, friends. Rock the vote. Which one do you prefer? Brown Girl Bella says, reminds me of Tom Ford with better packaging. Pink Sparkle says, I'm not a content creator, but I sure shop like one. Lauren says, I want that boring brown Dior quint so bad. Jen from All Feisty said, they look boring and will be super popular. I know. And like, are these limited edition? Why? Yeah, they are. Why are they limited edition? Just to make you buy them so that you think, oh no, they're not going to be around for forever. Chelsea says, what is the embossing? So the embossing is a mixture of the logo Dior and the canage quilting. The canage quilting is kind of like what you see. You can kind of see it there on the packaging. Let me see. See the quilting there? That is it's a house code. So that is the pattern that they have on a lot of their bags. It is the original quilted pattern on the chairs of Christian Dior's Atelier. So they took the upholstered quilting and they made that a house code. And so you find that on a lot of the handbags and stuff. So that's what that is. Ellie Belly says, I like the top too. Yaima got the summer collection. It's beautiful. Okay, Aaliyah, thank you for pointing this out. She says, yes, for Ganache collection. In the description, it says they are a creamy formula. Oh, okay. Not like the drier formula that they normally have. Kiki Blaze says Taupe is going to win. It's totally going to win. Butterlight, we're not having a members after party tonight just because I moved the live, but there will be a members video this week. And today is the last day to enter the giveaway. So there won't be a members live today, but we'll have more soon. Carrie says, how much are these going to be? That's the question. Yeah, they're probably going to be probably $71. Brown Girl Bella said, ooh, McCreamy, lol. You guys are funny. Need2 loves the packaging. Oh, Heather said these are already for sale in Europe as a fall release. Oh, a fall release? What? Amit says, I was told they're coming in May, but who knows? Okay, let me check the poll. Are you kidding me, guys? 57 for Taupe. I mean, I knew it was going to win, but I didn't think it was going to win by a landslide. Hold on, let me pull that one up. This is the one. You guys have this. You have this shade. It kind of reminds me of the tweed one. What was it? The one that everybody wanted from the Chanel tweed collection. It kind of reminds me of that, does it not? I like the balance of the different shades though. Like we've got some mattes, we've got some like satin shades, and there's a shimmer. So that looks really good. Good. Yes, Me2. We are very basic. I'm just so baffled. Like, why does everybody like taupe? Like, why does everybody like these cool tone ones? It's so funny. Clarissa said, okay, I was confused. I was looking for these on the site. No, yeah, Clarissa, I know it's confusing because like we always see, a lot of times we see the sneak peeks all at the same time, but these have not launched yet. I wonder if this packaging, if this is like a fabricy feeling thing or like a silicone texture, because it looks kind of textured, right? Amit, do you have the Chanel stuff on here? I don't know why I thought it was on here. Oops, what did I do? There we go. I think I made a little. Oh no, but that didn't include the duos. Real quick, guys, I forgot to thank the super. Well, I didn't forget, but I just have not thanked the super chatters from the last live. So I want to do that real quick. Hold on, let me refresh this so you can see it better. Present. Okay, I made the picnic blanket a little bit different this time. Thank you so much to all my super chatters from the last lives. We had like the regular live and then we had the members only. So thank you so much to Jessica, Shug, George the Cat, Caleb, Tyga, Aoyan, Christiane Matos, Icona, Jacqueline Nehama, Cheryl, Catherine, Christina, Justine Hall, Sarah B, Rachel White, Me2, Sonia Weimer, Karen Hunt, Melanie Fitzgerald, Kay Josephine, Lindsay Bonaventure, Catherine Peterson, Karina Salinas, and Laura Knudsen. Thank you guys so, so much for all your super chats. I just wanted to make sure I did that before we wrap things up. Let me go back to, oh, I stopped sharing. Hold on one second. Aaliyah said, people like taupe because it's very wearable and neutral. Yes, Kiki Blaze. Lately, Dior seems to be taking inspiration from YSL's packaging, a la its new bronzers and highlighters. Yeah, for sure. For sure. Hi, Jessica. You missed most of the live, but like, it's all good. We're going to go for a little bit longer. Where can I find the Chanel stuff? Hold on one second. I got to find. Where can I find the photos? Let's see here. Help me out, guys. Where can I find photos of the Chanel collection? Is it on Trend Mood? I'm so sad. Like, I feel like my package must be downstairs somewhere. It's like all Sephora stuff. Let me see what you all are saying. Hi, Karen. Brown Girl Bella said, now I just need for Louis Vuitton and Chanel to come in and slay. Oh, Chic Profile has them. Okay, let me look. Let me share my screen. She shares them to her stories, but I don't think she posts them to her page. Are we all just afraid to post them because Chanel comes for us sometimes? Thank you, Holly. She said, what releases are you most looking forward to? Trying to think. I am looking forward to trying the new Chanel duos because I like that formula. I'm excited to maybe try this as well. Like, this looks pretty. The Givenchy bronzer. What else do we have coming up? Because I already tried the Dior. I really like the Dior collection. I'm not very excited for the ones the palettes we just looked at. Like, I'll probably pick one up, but like, I gotta be honest, I'm not excited for it, to be honest. Let me go back to Amit. I'm excited for whatever Byredo has in store. What else do we have here? The Dior. I feel like everything just launched. And then it's like I haven't tried Chanel. What are you guys most excited for? I guess the Chanel. And you know what? I like that boring Chanel gold palette. Let me go on my community board and we can look at them because I did post it. Let's go to posts. Here we go. Here's some stuff. So this palette right here, everyone was like, oh my God, so boring, like in uproar. But the thing is, guys, like this line is supposed to be boring. Like legit, it's called Le Beige. All the palettes are kind of boring, but they're all really pretty and like a little bit different. So I know, as lame as it sounds, like I'm excited for this. It's warm. Yeah, I mean, it's a gold palette. It's a gold palette. It's not that warm. It's not like orange, though. Everyone's like, oh my gosh, so warm. Carol's like, go downstairs and see if the Chanel package is there. It would take me like 15 minutes to go down, though. Carrie says, I love the Chanel Le Beige line. I love these shadows. I love them as like something really basic. And you know what? Most of them are cool tone. So it makes sense that they're going to launch this because this is different than what they have. So it's like, yeah, okay, no, like it is warm. But like when you take a look at the whole line, like most of them are cool. Heather doesn't like the top shade. Okay. Clarissa says, I love these Chanel ones too. I know people mean well, but it annoys me so much when I just like post something and then like every post is like people in all caps being like, too warm, too warm. And I'm like, I'm just posting it. I'm not telling you to get it. I'm just posting it. Yeah, Paula wants a cool tone, oversized palette from Chanel. I would buy it. I would buy it. Now, what do you guys think of these blush and lippies? I was surprised so many people were like, I'm so excited for the lip products. It's like the same thing that they always put out, like the tinted lip balm. They look pretty, but I didn't get any of them. If I were to, I would have gotten this shade. But see, here's the thing. Saks launched this, so I ordered it 1-day delivery, and then in the afternoon they launched these. And so I called them and they said they couldn't add it to my order. And I really didn't feel like waiting potentially another day and having to pay an extra $25 in shipping. So I was like, whatever. So I didn't get the blushes or the lippies. Excuse me. This is supposed to be arriving tomorrow. I definitely didn't get this yet. And then these are the two duos. I'm excited to try this one, although it's probably going to be more like a blush, like not actually a highlighter for me. But I'd love to know, like, are you guys excited for these? I think it was a huge miss to not make one of these a bit lighter. I think they made a huge mistake making this highlighter here so dark. Like they're not going to sell these. They look too dark. Like go full out. Go like, okay, here's a vibrant one, here's a light one. Or do light, medium, dark to like so everybody has something to choose from. Let me see what you guys are saying. Me too. Poor Sophia Lol. She's like, I didn't make it. I'm just posting it. People that are mostly almost never mean to me, but it's one of those things where it's like everyone's just posting their opinion, which I welcome. But like sometimes as a content creator, because it's your task to go through and read everything. If every single post is like very, very negative and people are like, I'm so disappointed or like, I hate this, blah, blah, blah. Like they're not being mean to me, but it does put me in kind of like a sad mood or I don't want to read a bunch of people complaining about something, even though I do want to hear people's thoughts. So like, sometimes I'm just kind of like, oh my gosh, everybody's saying the same thing and it's all negative and it kind of bums me out. Kiki Blaze says the tangerine blush stick looks gorge. Yeah, maybe I will check out the rest of the collection in store. But just to start, what I'll do is I'll review the eyeshadow palette and the blush stuff, the highlighter duos in a single video. The duos are nice, Joanne says. Ellie Belly says, oh, wow, the duos are stunning. The duos are too warm for me, Nitu says. They are warm, Nitu. I agree. They are warm. Like these, I'm sort of like, okay, this color with this blush, I don't think that goes. Like this should have been lighter, and then this should have been the darker one. And it's like, that's okay that it's warm, but do like maybe one warm, one kind of cool. Pink Sparkle says, nope. It's annoying for me because I like to be excited about makeup with people, but if the shade range is not inclusive, or if like everything is one undertone, then there tends to be a lot of people who aren't into it. Yeah, Ellie Belly said, I'm not sure either highlighter would work for my skin tone. Yeah. I like the ones that they launched last year. Chelsea is wondering if there's a giveaway tonight. No, the giveaway, so there is a giveaway for members, and I'm going to draw the winner tomorrow because that's what I promised, and I want to give you guys the full time. So I will announce that winner tomorrow afternoon. I'm going to draw it. And then I need to put those of you who gave super chats into this, and I will draw this at the end of the month. So there are 2 giveaways going on, but not announced yet. Lauren is saying, I'm a bit over highlight and it looks too dark. Yeah, I think these are supposed to be like glowy blush highlight duos, but I won't really know until I see them. This is definitely like a wait for a review kind of situation. Like if you are fair, you can see what they look like on my skin tone. I'll be honest on like whether or not I think it's going to work. Mary wants to know, when is the launch? So these launched at Saks. And if you go to my community board, you'll see the links. Unfortunately, I looked and these, I'm just checking now. Yeah, these are gone from the website now. Let's check the other ones. This post, I edited it and then like it took my text away and I'm like, rude. So then I reposted it and then I looked like a creep, posting like 1 million times per day. Okay, so this palette is gone. Let's see if these are there. Everything's gone. Okay, none of it is available, so at least I snagged it while I could. Oh, I lost my screen share. Here we go. I think that these blush sticks look really cute, but I can't imagine that they're going to be like wildly different from like any other blush stick that you have. So I don't know. I just feel like there's so many blushes. I'm like, ugh, I wasn't really super excited to review them. Hi, Michelle. Welcome. Anissa said, apart from Hourglass, brands have problems with cohesive face palettes. Yeah, they do. They should just hire us. Like, we could tell them, right? We could make it very, very easy for them. Heather said that they should have made them blush and bronzer duos. Yeah. But that's the thing. People are even pickier with their bronzer than they are with like the highlighter. Is the blush darker than the bronzer? I'm not sure. Yeah, Aaliyah, maybe they are lighter in real life. Exactly. Yeah, Paula, you can use them as eyeshadows for sure. It's just like, do you want to buy the whole thing to use it as an eyeshadow, or could you just buy an eyeshadow single? Good night, Ash to the Bee. Go get that dinner. Clarissa said, Sophia, completely understand what you're saying about getting excited. Like when I like a product and maybe you'll recommend and love, then another creator I follow gives it a bad review, lol. Yeah, exactly. Sometimes it's fun when like people you follow, like they like the same things. Yay, Catherine said, I finally bought a Gucci blush. Chelsea said they could pay us in cosmetics. Safe Beauty says, are they going to sell the new Chanel on their website? Yes, they definitely will. We just don't know when. Like they just kind of popped up at Saks and I was like, okay, I have a Saks card. So I was like, okay, I think I had a gift card too. Yeah, I had a gift card from my Saks card and I was like, okay, perfect. So I used that on like the duos. So I was like, oh, this is good. So I just picked it up and to review, you know. Merit cream blush or Tower 28 cream blush? Oh, those are kind of similar. I don't know. Those are both good. They're actually both pretty similar. That's a good comparison. Maybe I think the Merit ones have maybe more interesting shades, like more nuanced shades, but they're both like dewy blushes. I also think the Tower 28 ones are more pigmented. Like if you want something more sheer, I would go with the Merit. Clarissa says Merit. Chelsea says Merit Persimmon. Ellie Belly says, I enjoy Beverly Hills and the Merit line too. Beautiful everyday color. I think that is their best selling color, actually, Ellie Belly. Oh, the Tower 28 is $10 less? Really? Then she's like, oh, y'all are changing my mind. I used to wear the Tower 28 ones all the time. And then I don't know, I guess I think I still have one or two, but I bought so many of them and then I was like, okay, these are gonna go bad. I can't have every color. So I just kind of kept the ones that I liked the most. Oh, thank you, Mary. She said, I bought the Sophia Merit set and I love it. What colors did you get? Did you get my colors or did you switch it up a little? Kiki Blaze says Merit goes for understated while Tower 28 is about fun. So it depends on what colorways you prefer. That's a good way of putting it. They have like brighter, funner colors. They're very like California beach, you know, like that kind of a thing. Is my set still live? That's a good question. Is it still live? Let me look. Sorry, my nose is a little runny. Yeah, it is still live. Let me see if I can post a link. I don't know if I can post a link, but I can try. Oh, I never ended the poll. I'm so sorry, guys. Oh, it's getting to be that time in the live. Let me see. I just posted the link if you want to get it. I think you can still get it and get the discount if you want. Heather likes the Merit Blush Balm in Fox. Oh, Bespoke is beautiful. Yeah, you're welcome, Need to. Any last new releases you want to talk about? Or we went through a lot of the new ones at Sephora, so that's good. We gave our opinions. Thank you, Michelle. I want to make sure I get all of you who gave super chats while you're thinking about what remainder ones you want me to talk about. I'll put you guys in the little pail. Give me a second. I think I stopped at Christiane. Let me make sure. I got Anne. And I got Joanne. Okay, cool. Okay, we good. Oh no, my marker is not working. I just bought this marker from Amazon. Oh my gosh, and it's Sharpie brand and everything. I have another pack, but I'm too lazy to get up and get it. So a pen will have to do. At the end of the day, as long as I can read it when I draw it, you know what I mean? Let me see here. We've got Christina. Thank you, Christina, if you're still on here. Christina. And if you don't know what this is, if you came a little bit late, basically, if you give a super chat at any point, at any live during the month of April, you're going to get entered into a $100 gift card drawing. And I will choose the winner at the end of the month and we'll, announce it. Well, I will announce the winner. And you don't have to be on the live when I announce it. So everybody gets a chance. Thank you, Lynn. This is my little Easter basket. Trying to mix up the colors to make it kind of fun. Thank you, Jessica. Oops. There you go. Jessica Solis into the pot. Then we had Jen Sander. Thank you so much. Cool, my hair is looking a little flat. We had Catherine. Thank you. Then we had George the cat for gifting a membership, but you still, if you gift a membership, you still get added. There you go. George the cat, Need2 gifted a membership. Thank you. Need2. Mary. Oh, Mary became a member. Okay, thank you, Mary. And then Jacqueline gifted a membership. Thank you, Jacqueline. Then we had Sylvie, who's celebrating her birthday this month. Oh, this is your member for 1 month. Sorry. They all come up the same for me. Okay, George the cat, again. Now's your chance, guys, if you want to give one, because I'm in it now. And then we have Holly. And we have Michelle. Okay. Thank you, everybody. Just wanted to make sure that we added you. I did have a couple super chats come in on the replay from the replay crew last time, and I added you guys to the basket, by the way, because you sent me a super, I think they're called super thanks if you send them afterwards. All right, thank you guys. Let me see what you all are saying. Oh, I want a Rocky. Hello, she said. Can I ask what you curl your hair with? It always looks great. Yeah, hold on. I think I have it out here. It's just a curling wand. It's just this curling wand. It is from, you can get it at Ulta. It's the Bedhead brand, Bedhead. and it's the one that's like green and blue, but like they have other ones. They have other ones. Let me add you. And Francine, thank you. Let me know if you have questions, but if you go to Ulta and you search for like bedhead styler, or you can get them on Amazon, like whatever is cheaper. Got you in there. I want a Rocky. Hold on, let me just make sure. Michelle and Francine, thank you. She said, you make the live so fun, Sophia, and always appreciate your insights. Oh, thank you. Thank you, everybody, for joining on a different day. I try to really stick to the every week. Like sometimes it can be a little bit tough because it's like every single week on Wednesday, but every once in a while I might have to change it. Oh, Chelsea said, whoever gifted me a membership, thank you so much. Yes, thank you guys. Need2 said, I got my daughter the same blue Peeps stuffy behind you, Sophia. Oh, this little guy? Kiki Blaze, what did you say? Great. Kiki Blaze said, Sophia, when you next do your biz talk on luxury, would love to see what the market share is on the newer brands like Prada versus Hermes and Gucci. Oh, okay. I would like that. That's interesting. Maybe it's something me and Caleb could talk about in our live next week. Catherine said the bunny ears are too cute. Aren't they cute? The ears flopping. I got several comments last live from the replay crew, and they were like, where did you get the basket? You didn't link the basket. And I'm like, I bought this a couple years ago at CVS. But it is Peeps brand. It is Peeps branded. This is like on brand, guys. This is like not generic, okay? It's on brand. And then I guess it was a collab with this company called Flippies. So I don't know. Hold on, let me look it up. Let me see. Peeps Flippies basket. Oh. They don't make them anymore, but there's some other cute options. Hold on. There we go. Check these out, guys. $6.49 at Michael's. Are they just giving these away? Should I order it? That's cute, no? Trina said, I checked last week, didn't even find them on eBay. There's like one on eBay. Need2 said, haha, on brand, yes. So Marie, Caleb just posted a video today about the tariffs. You should go watch it. Casey said, I love the beauty news videos. Okay, we'll do another one of those soon then. Paula wants to know, what long-lasting, no smudging, no feathering lip liner would you recommend? Well, if you don't mind spending some money, Paula, the Tom Ford ones are really good. I also really like the Esom ones, although there's not as many like shades to choose from, but those are very good. And I also just like the Charlotte Tilbury ones a lot. I use those all the time. Casey said, my dog has a pink Peeps stuffy. We have like this adorable little Peeps cat toys for Luca. Oh my gosh, they're so cute. Hold on, let me see if there's any other. So this is what's going around now. These Peeps things. Oh my gosh, look how cute that one is. That's not on brand though. Oh my gosh, look at this. Guys, Peeps Hello Kitty. No. No. Oh my gosh. Do you see this? Should I get this? I need to not. Pink Sparkle says, I've seen those cat toys. These are cute. Like, this shouldn't even be a thing. Like, what did they do? This is supposed to be a Peep with Hello Kitty combined. Hold on, let me look it up. Peeps cat toy. Okay, this is the one that she got us. Oh, you can't really, like, the photos suck. Hold on. It's at Walmart. Can you see this okay, guys? It's so cute. Oh my God, it's so cute. So this is the package, and it comes with 2 little catnip peeps. They're so cute, and I find them all over our apartment because he plays with them at night. Pink Sparkle said, Hello Kitty. Trina said, oh my God. Yes, so many of you guys are going to be buying these after. They're cute though, right? Yeah, I should get one for Minnie too. Minnie has like one toy that she plays with like once a week. But yeah, just wanted to show those to you because they're cute. And they have catnip in them too. Minnie just got up from her nap. You want to come over? Come here. Come here. Come here. That's right. That's right. Come here. You want to say hi? She's been sleeping here on a jacket that I dropped for a second. Come here. Yes, you're so cute. Come here. She's like, wait, I know something is up. Here she is. So cute. I'm always afraid she's going to knock the mic. Come on, camera. There she is. Simba. She's like, okay, let me down. She's fine. Yes. Nicole says, I've loved Hello Kitty since I was a tiny tot. That's our little mini break for the live. She does have dainty white gloves on, Casey. Yeah, she has cute little white feet. Michelle has 5 cats. Yeah, Kiki Blaze. She always looks like so grumpy, but like she will look that way and she'll be purring when I pick her up. Like she'll just be like, but she'll be purring. So, but she always looks so awkward when you pick her up. George the cat said, I left catnip out for our neighborhood cat and it attracted a coyote. Never seen a coyote before that point, and I haven't seen one since. Oh my gosh. Brown Girl Bella has a Maltese dog. So many pets. Oh, okay. Your daughter and her 2 cats are visiting. That's nice. That's like me. I bring my 2 cats when I visit my mom. My mom just sent her dog to like a little doggy boot camp to try and like train him more because her puppy was all over the place. Yes, Pink Sparkle, cats, makeup, and wine are favorite things. Everyone's like, yes. Or need to's like, same, Pink Sparkle, same. All right. Oh, a tortoiseshell cat named Sophie. She's a typical crazy tortie. That's cute. My first cat was a tortoiseshell named Bridget, and she lived a very long time. Like this cat died of old age, and she was so cute, and she was such a good hunter. You have a Jack Russell named Buddha. Oh, named Bubba, not Buddha, Bubba. Oh, all right, guys. Well, I think I'm tired out. I feel like we covered a lot of ground. We talked about so many Sephora things. We talked about the new Dior. We talked about the new Chanel. We talked about Peeps. We talked about cat toys. You're welcome, Sherry. You're welcome, Catherine. Yes, good night, everybody. I hope that you guys had a fun live. I know this was a little all over the place, but I wanted to just let you guys, you know, just wanted to let you ask questions and whatnot. Thank you, Caleb. Yes, and please come out to the event on Thursday if you're in the DFW area. I'm trying to see if were any more announcements. Make sure you like this live. Make sure you subscribe if you haven't already, although I'm pretty sure most of you are subscribed. And if you just got the membership, make sure you enter make sure you get into the Discord and make sure you enter the members giveaway by going to the membership tab that you're now going to see on my channel page, and you'll see all the posts there. So just scroll through the posts and you'll see those there. So yeah. Hi, Petra. You're just stopping by. So nice to see you. Thank you. Thanks for saying hello to me. Awesome. All right, guys. Thank you so much. We had an amazing turnout. Even now, we have like almost 200 people on this live. So seriously, thank you so much. Keep the recommendations going. We'll do another like beauty news or maybe like a luxury news or something like that. So thank you for all of those suggestions. And I will catch you on the next one. Goodbye. Good night, everybody.